Hi, what's your name?
My name's Talia Mitchell.
Nice to meet you.
You
What's your role in producing this play?
I'm one of the actors. The character I play is Xavier Jones, which is Megan Jones. The actor isn't here yet, but she will be. But yeah.
Oh, nice. How would you describe your character?
She's definitely a little bit of me, if that's the right word. Like she's crazy, but she also she has a good heart when it comes to it. So, yeah, she's spontaneous too. So.
That sounds like an interesting character to play. I'm sure it's fun.
It's very fun. I get to pretty much just do whatever I want on stage whenever. So
Sounds great. What is your favorite line and favorite moment of playing this character?
well, I actually have the only F bomb in the show, so I mean that's pretty fun. So I get to utilize that a lot. And my first scene fully that I come in is very much a big character reveal. So I pretty much really like that because I get to show the world who I am. Heavily rely on improv, and everyone feeds onto it. So that's pretty really fun to deal with, even when it's not supposed to happen, of course. But I mean, that's what it is. It's just a learning game and having fun no matter what. So.
Right, and I'm sure improv is great because, during a show, if you mess up, everyone just goes along with it.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean,
Yeah.
push through, right?
Right. For sure. How do you think you've grown as an actor during your years?
I definitely was a timid person, like when I first joined drama, because there's definitely a stereotype that there is, but being an athlete and also being a theater kid, you have to balance everything, and it's hard, but the community makes it even better. So that definitely helped with my growth and comfortability as an actor and just as a person in general. So.
That's great to hear. Thank you so much for talking with us. Hi there, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Capri.
Nice to meet you. What character do you play in the show?
I play Susie Bones.
Okay, could you describe her a little bit more?
She's a very scared and intimidated person, and she gets very scared easily by everything.
Yeah. Do you think that describes you as a person?
Um, Not really. It really depends, but I'm not as scared as she is, I feel like.
How do you get into the technique of playing that role?
So, my character, she screams a lot, so I have to prepare myself mentally to just scream at everything. So, yeah.
You have to be ready to be loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is very opposite of me. I'm not a super loud person.
Well, what do you think your favorite line or your favorite moment in the show is for your character?
This is more as our group, but I love it whenever the Puffs just have a huge freak out. I think it's really funny, and it just shows you all the characters as a whole and how they're just silly people.
Well, that's awesome. What do you enjoy most about being in the play?
It's really fun. It's a really fun show. It's super funny, and all the characters are cool. And I think it's just a really cool show because it's based on Harry Potter, which everyone knows. So I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting to watch it play out at the show. How do you think you've grown as an actor?
Acting in drama has made me a much more confident person, and it made me more outgoing, I'd say, as a person for myself.
Right, you definitely have to put yourself out of your shell to capture the emotions of the different characters. Yeah, thank you so much for talking to us. Hi, what's your name and what's your character's name?
I'm Grace Stoffer, and my character's name is Professor Laney, and I'm also a death buddy.
Oh, okay. So you play two characters.
I do, yes.
That's awesome. Can you describe both characters for me?
Well, Professor Laney is the divination teacher, so she's this whimsical, hippie-like person with all this fun, colorful colors, and she's just out there. She's her own person. And a death buddy is one of Mr. Voldy's henchman, so I have to be dark and mysterious and evil looking.
So it's like complete polar opposites, it
It
seems
is.
like.
It is. It very is.
What techniques do you use for that to be able to switch up so fast?
I kind of just use everyday things with me. Like, I have so many moods depending on if I get enough sleep or not. So, like, I'll just sit there and picture me angry at someone or just being evil-like or something like that for a death buddy. And for Miss Professor Laney, I will sit there and imagine myself in a place where I'm happy and just joyful all the time.
I think those are some good techniques that I feel like everyone can relate to, not even just in theater. I think that's good. How do you enjoy being in the play?
I enjoy it. I mean, this is my first year, personally. So like, it's really fun to be around people that have the same interests as me, and I have talked a lot more to a lot of people who have the same interests as me. So I realized that most of my friendship has grown a lot with other people than just my circle of friend group.
That's so fun. I love that. Yeah. What do you think your favorite line or favorite moment is in the show?
Probably for Professor Laney when she comes out and she's just there. Like, I have to walk out all flowy and everything, so I'm like a dancer almost. So and then for the death buddy scene, I have a couple of them. My favorite part is running after Harry because I'm just like a zombie, almost, because we're not fully running, but we're kind of just slow motion running almost. So that's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like an interesting roles to play in general. Yeah. How do you think you've grown as an actor?
I think I've grown a lot. I've taken in a lot of advice, especially from our president, Carl. He's taught me a lot of things, but not only Carl taught me, but a lot of other people who have also been actors before and everything. So I've just took all of that into me being first-time actor for a play and everything. And I have notes in my scripts so I can help me remember the same way I do for notes for chamber choir. So.
Well, that's awesome. It seems like everyone kind of helps each other, like it's a community. That's great. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Hi there, what's your name?
My name is Carl Victorino.
Nice to meet you. What character do you play in this show?
I play Ernie Mac. He's one of the Puffs.
Yeah, I remember you playing last year in in the play last year. You did great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What do you think how would you describe your character?
My character, he's one of the Puffs. He's not one of the main Puffs like the trio, but he's one of the few guys in the Puffs, and he's kind of he reminds me of those loud boys in recess from elementary school. That's what he reminds me of. He's stays in the background, but sometimes he comes out and he's a very active character.
Well, that's a good way of describing it. What do you think your favorite line or moment for your character is during the show?
Ooh, favorite line? Well, my first line, when they all introduce the Puffs, everyone goes around introducing themselves. It's very strange introductions. They all talk about who they are, and you kind of get a sense of what the Puffs are like. They're very different crowd. And then my character, he basically, when it's his turn, he goes, "Who's that?" "It's me. I'm Ernie Mac, and I'm basically the best. So, hi." And then everyone says hi, and it's very cute. It's very preppy. That's how I describe the Puffs. They're very preppy.
Yeah, I like how you describe his personality. It helps capture what the character's gonna be like on show. What do you enjoy about being in the play in general?
Okay, first of all, I love the cast. The performance is important, but I feel what's more like important for having a drama club is just getting to know these different people who are into acting, who are into just being on stage, having fun, learning together, and like even like when you're not doing acting, just like getting to know all these different people from around the school. Because what the fun thing about drama club is that there's like student athletes here, there's musicians here, and they all like just like acting too, and it's like they all have their own groups like in school. They sit with different lunch groups at during school, but after school they get to hang out with all sorts of different people that they wouldn't normally hang out with, and I think that's really sweet.
I like how that's put. I think that that's definitely really important to have is like a community all together after school. How do you think you've personally grown as an actor?
I've grown a lot. For my freshman year, I was just so shy. When I'd go on stage, I wouldn't know how to like hold myself up there. I'd be scared of I'd be too scared to like project all these important aspects of acting. You have to have a sense of confidence, and even though it's not really technical, like the best like the best thing I've gotten from drama club was just a sense of confidence of performing and like for your own self too. It like applies to your whole life, to like academics, to anything you do. It's just being able to know that even if you don't quite know what you should be doing, just doing something is important. Being on that stage, it's like you don't think about what you have to not think too much about yourself. You have to think about what the audience is seeing and how you can make the audience smile and how you can make them laugh and how you can make your cast members try not to laugh.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, and I think that it's great because now you can help others do the same because you were once like in their shoes. But yeah, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Hi there, what's your name?
Summer.
Nice to meet you. What character do you play in the show?
I play two characters. I play both male teachers. One of them is Professor Lockie, and the other one is real Mr. Moody.
Okay, could you describe them for me?
Well, one of them is supposed to be very overconfident, while the other one is supposed to be very strict, and he's an imposter.
Okay, so it seems like you kind of have to come up with different techniques for each character. Can you like tell me what you do for each character?
Well, for the overconfident one, he has a huge ego, so I have to come in smiling and thinking I'm the best and stuff like that. That's the usual mindset I go into. Whereas for Mr. Moody, I have to be gruff and I have to be, very slow and calm with my words as I have to engage the audience and the people that are acting as the students.
Seems like you have some good techniques going on for your roles. What do you think your favorite line or your favorite moment from Puffs is?
So it's one of my own lines. I usually say, so what I say is, there's a curse that kills, and then a little while later in the same line, I say, I shout Avada Kedavra into the air and everybody screams. So it's really funny to see that, and I crack up a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a fun scene to play out. What do you enjoy most about being in the play with everybody?
This is my first time ever acting, so it's just fun to experience this, and it's also fun to actually, it's good to get knowledge about being an actor in case I want to do it again, which I probably will.
Great, that sounds awesome. Thank you so much. How do you think you've grown as an actor for your first year?
I think I'm doing pretty good. I do get bashful and I do laugh a lot. I don't know. I can't really contain my laughter whenever it's a really funny scene. But I mean, other times, I think I've gone pretty good for my first year ever acting.
Great. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Of course. Thank you.
Hi, what's your name and what's your character name?
My name is Jude, and I'm the announcer/DJ.
Okay, that's an interesting role, it seems like. Can
Yeah.
you describe it a little bit more?
I just hype everybody up, and I describe the games and stuff, and it's pretty fun.
nice. Do you have to like have like a loud technique for that or?
I usually have to have a pretty loud voice because I don't think I have a mic for this one, but I might.
Okay, well that's awesome. What do you think your favorite line or favorite moment is for your character? Because I know you get to hype everybody up.
I probably like my announcer line when I just rant about sports.
Okay, that's awesome. Is there like Quidditch matches or anything?
Yeah, there's a really short one where the Puffs lose.
Oh.
That's mostly it.
Oh, nice. What do you enjoy most about being in the play?
I think I really like how much like cool people there are here and just hanging out with everybody.
Great. That sounds like a great experience overall, you know. How do you think you've grown as an actor here?
I think I've like learned a lot more how to do plays and like how it works backstage.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Hi there. What's your name?
Katerina Potenciano.
Nice to meet you. So what character do you play in this show?
I play Bippy.
Oh, that's awesome. How would you describe your character? Like, what do they do?
Very outgoing and not afraid to express herself.
That's awesome. What's your like favorite part of playing Pippi?
You know, I just generally like doing theater in general.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of techniques you use to like fit into the role of Pippi?
I mean, I add a lot of energy and expression.
That's great. What's your favorite line or your like favorite moment from playing this character?
So there's like this little song Bippy does, and it's really fun.
Wow, that's awesome. Do you know what the song's called?
Just the Bippy song, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How would you tell like younger students who are going to be coming up to the high school like to prepare?
Well, I don't really go to this school, but just study hard and be nice to your teachers. Just, you know.
Oh, nice. Thank you for talking to us. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Luis Padilla.
Nice to meet you. What character do you play in this theater production?
I play 3 parts in this. I play as Goyle, ghost history teacher, and nearly headless Nick.
Seems like a lot of ghost themes for your characters.
A lot, but I only get like 4 lines.
Well, could you describe your character?
So for Goyle, it's really just like I'm just being kind of rude, and for the rest, I just being a little silly around. That's mostly what most of it is.
I feel you. So out of your 4 lines, what do you think your favorite line is?
My favorite line is definitely the part where I yell "boo" outside from the back of the stage. As Goyle.
I like that. That's awesome. What do you enjoy most about being in the play, like theater atmosphere?
Oh, I absolutely love all the people I've met. Just amazing people all around. It's an amazing experience joining this place. This is my first year here, so.
Wow, it seems like you're already like having such an amazing time. That's awesome to hear. What do you, how do you think you've grown as an actor?
I don't know. I think I've done a lot better this year. Like memorizing lines, getting to understand what's happening around me.
Thank you so much for talking with us and good luck on your play.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, what's your name and what's your character's name?
My name's Diana, and my character's name is Sally Perks.
How would you describe your character, Sally?
She's very, I feel like she's like really socially awkward. Like she tries to fit in, but like also doesn't try to fit in at the same time. Like she's blind the entire show, so I'm running into things, and she kind of tries to do her best to like, I guess like, fit social norms. So I like that about her because at the end she just doesn't care. But yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's a difficult thing to like try to be blind when you're not blind. What kind of techniques do you use?
So basically, I like kind of just like to stare out into the distance, and I'll like look around like I don't know what to look at, and I'll have my hands out trying to like figure out where I'm supposed to go. And it's really funny because my castmates and I have gotten so comfortable with each other that they've literally just been grabbing me to like show me where to go. And so I love doing that.
That sounds like such a fun role to play. What do you think your favorite line or your favorite moment is for your character?
Okay, so in year 5, I go on a date with one of the characters, and it's really awkward for me. So I have to like sit there and basically like wait for him to like acknowledge that I'm making a kissy face at him, and like he has to walk around and basically ignore me, and it's just funny because I'm like, notice me, and I'm playing romantic music and a bunch of stuff, so it's really fun.
That definitely sounds like a funny scene. I can't wait to see it. What do you enjoy most about being in the play?
I've been in the theater department for over 3 years, and honestly, it's just getting to meet new people and getting to work with the same cast you worked with back then, and just getting to know people more. And like, I just love the family that I've built with this theater, and like having all these incredible actors.